Hi, my name is Tim and I work for Victorious Vapors, and today I'm going to talk to you about the mods, the bigger and more advanced electronic cigarettes. The first mod today is the Ego Twist style battery. The Ego Twist is called a twist because of the way that it twists here at the bottom. The bottom has these numbers here that indicate what voltage it is set at. This battery will run from 3.2 volts to 4.8 volts. This is set up at a standard 3.7 volt level. This will be the same tank at a 4.5 level. As you can see, there's much more vapor on the 4.5 level. The Ego Twist style battery charges the same way as a non-pass-through battery through the pigtail type charger, which the top just screws right in here. The next mod will be the iMotion V3. The iMotion V3 was one of the earlier mods that also held a variable volt setting as well as a variable watt setting. You could vape on either setting, where variable volts would go from 3 volts to 6 volts, where variable watts would go from 3 watts to 10 watts. The iMotion V3 comes with two types of tank. One's a dual chamber tank and the other one's just a simple wick tank. This particular one has a simple wick tank, which the top just screws off, and then you're able to fill it as any other tank. The wick in this tank is replaceable, which makes this tank a permanent tank. Charging on the iMotion V3's batteries, as I said before, is an 18650. Here we have a charger for the 18650. The way this particular charger works, once it's plugged in, you'll have a light here that glows green, and once you go to charge it, you'll set the negative end pin first and pop it down in there. While the battery is charging, this light will be red and will gradually turn green as the battery is being charged. Once the light turns green, it is time to remove the battery. Placing the battery inside the iMotion V3, the bottom portion unscrews. Best way is to flip it upside down a little. The positive end of the battery goes in first, and it should fully seat all the way down. At this point, you should be able to get into its menus and submenus. The iMotion V3 is also only designed to take an 18650 battery. Although some other batteries may be able to fit in a stacked motion, it is generally not accepted as a good idea to stack batteries within certain mods. Our last mod today would be the Vamo V3. The Vamo V3 is set up in a way to where it can accept an 18650 battery as well as it can take an 18350 battery. The difference is when it accepts the 18350 battery is then you can shorten the battery up to give it a more smaller appearance. When taking the 18650 battery, the same way we did the iMotion V3, you would fully seat the battery while it's upside down and then screw the end cap back on. For taking the 18350, take the 18650 out, take off part of the battery casing, and then fully seat the 18350. Which give the Vamo V3 a smaller appearance, but also a shorter battery life.
From all of us at Victorious Vapors, thank you for joining us today. Hope to see you soon. Until then, get your drag on.